Hello, and welcome to episode 24 of my Let's Play of Aurora 4X. Now, we're going to start this episode off with a very quick note before our research into our new, what are they called again? Our new missiles is done. As you can see, the civilians, Robert Transport Services, have launched a new small freighter, and a civilian mining colony on Iapetus has expanded to 4 civilian mining complexes. Now, before we do something else, I'm going to quickly do something else, because like I showed you in my to-do list in the last episode, I want some more populated colonies. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the summary screen over here. No, not the summary screen. The potential colony screen. This one, potential colonies. Oh, it's over on my other window. So let's. In my other window, I mean out of the window. And we are going to set up a colony on Mars. Go to body. Mars. No, Mars. Mars. And there are no currently no no people on Mars. No no people on Mars. Yes. So we're going to open Mars up over here. And this one. Mars. This is Mars, and I'm going to add a colony on Mars, which is going to take a little while, but then we'll have a second colony. Well, a second colony. So let's have a look in this window. Let's close it and reopen it, and you can see Mars. It's not yet set as a civilian colony, so what we're going to do is or as a colony. So what we're going to do is we're going to set. Well, we're going to give it some initial infrastructure. So we're going to demand 100 infrastructure, and then on Earth we're going to supply 100 infrastructure. Now this new colony is here purely colony on Mars. Is here purely for the income. So yes, I'm going to let some more time pass, and then when something interesting happens, I'll be back. So back in a bit. And the civilians have launched another freighter. This time it's another small freighter, but this time by Pritchard Transport Corporation. So I'm going to let some more time pass, and when something interesting happens, I'll be back. So, back in a bit. And we have finished researching our long-range anti-ship missiles. So, that's nice. Now, let's have a look. How do you create missiles? Is it in industry? Missiles. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, and I suppose that this is when you use ordnance for. So let's make 10 of them. Yes. Well, we don't have any ordnance factories, so going to take this back a bit to 20%. Modify, and then we're going to build some ordnance factories. Ordnance factories. There we go. Going to for now build 50 of them at 15% capacity, because that's all we have left. There you go. And they'll be done in a couple of years, but the first one will be done in a couple of days, I think. So, well, a couple of weeks. So, well, we'll want some of those missiles. So that's the thing. What are our other plans? Yes. We also want to check out how Mars is doing. Mars. You currently have 100 infrastructure, but I suppose that yes, so as you can see, well, the what are they called? The civilians. They are trading. So what they will most likely do is they will most likely start and bring some what are they called? Some things to Mars, some infrastructure. But let's also have a look at the moon. And they currently have, they can support 33 million, and we currently have a 3 million worker shortage. So yes, that's a thing. And on Earth, how many workers do we have left over there? 200 million. So we won't have to worry about worker shortages just yet. So that's nice. What else are we going to do? We are going to make another thing. Yes, I know I'm being very descriptive this episode. We're going to make some more missiles. But this time we're going to make well, actually we're first going to make a, for our long range anti-ship missile, which we just created, we're going to make a launcher, because I think that you need to put launchers on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to create tech, I think it is, and I'm going to go to missile launchers, and the missile is size 5.5, I believe. Let us bring up the industry screen because it's over there. Industry. Yes, size 5.5. So we obviously need a missile launcher size 6. And it's a ship-based system because we'll put it on our ships. And standard size and reload speed. So, create. Now we'll have to research it. So we'll go to the what's it called? Research. Yes. And I think it's in missiles and kinetic weapons. Yes, there it is. And our guy, Archie, is going to research it with 5 whole research labs. So there you go. Archie is going to research it. It will take him until the 9th of November. September, October, November. So, what we're also going to do is we need a fire control for it. So let's have a look at, well, can we somewhere see our the stats of our missile? Because I want to find out about its range, so that we know what kind of fire control we'll need. Its range. Missiles? No, there are no stats about it over here. So what we need to do is we need to look at, possibly there's a, maybe over here, fighters. Nope, it's not in the fighter window. Maybe over here in the missile design window. Here it is. The size 5.5 long range ASM. So it has a range of, where is it? Range of 3 billion kilometers. So we obviously need a fire control that can aim up to 3 billion kilometers away. So what we'll do right now is we will create a, well, we can't create fire control yet because we don't have the tech for it. Active sensor strength technology we need. So Yes. We will need to research sensor strength technology, which is currently at... Let's have a look, because I believe we were researching that. Well, it'll be done in October. But we will also need sensors and fire control. There we go. We'll also need an apparently that is the one. I thought we needed another tech for fire control, but apparently not. So, what we're going to do for now is we're going to let some more time pass until something happens. And when something does happen, I will be back. So, back in a bit. And our research into the active graph sensor strength 10 is done. So let's have a look if we can create some fire control now. Missile fire control. What kind of range does it has? 60,000 kilometers. Well, we want 3 billion kilometers. So maybe we need more sensor size. Does that increase the range? Yes, it does. So we want it to be 3 billion kilometers. Well, actually, yes, there we go. 3.6 billion kilometers, because our missiles have a range of 3.2 billion kilometers. So there we go. And minimum resolution is 100 hill size. That is very low, so that's good. Maximum range versus fire, yes, so there we go. And yes, I think that this is a thing. So long range fire control. 6 hull size long range fire control. There we go. Create. So we're going to need to research that as well. So over here in research, in sensors and fire control, Taylor North is our best guy apparently. He's going to research the 6 hill size long range fire control with 5 research labs. Great. And it's going to take him about a couple of months to research that. So, and let's quickly have a look at my to-do list for getting missile ships up and running. So, so we have researched the anti-ship missile launcher, and we're currently researching the anti-ship missile fire control. And how is our industry going? Yes, see, we have currently got an ordnance factory online. One ordnance factory which is currently producing, well, it has an annual ordnance production of 11. So we need more ordnance factories. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to end this episode here. So in the next episode we'll continue with the design of our missile ship, and then we'll do some more things. So I hope to see you again in episode 25 of my Let's Play of Aurora. So goodbye.